Do or do not. There is no try tonight. With the tank in full force for the last time until playoffs, can Athens keep in control their destiny, or will the Sentinels join this dark side of the Snakes? Good evening, Crustacean Nation, and welcome to a galaxy not so far away. Akins Ford Arena in Athens, Georgia. Just one last home game in the tank for the regular season, and we're anticipating a sold-out crowd. Let's play hockey. Matt Sales, a rare back-to-back start for him. And we are underway for Star Wars night. You may have heard of May the 4th be with you. Today it's April the 4th be with you. Doesn't roll off the tongue in the same way, but no regular season games scheduled for May the 4th, unfortunately. Hopefully there will be some playoff games, though. Captain Fantastic was leading the charge. The shot from distance. It almost finds a way in. It's on the roof of the net. Where's the puck? It doesn't go in. My goodness gracious, what an awkward knuckler that approached Sales from the blue line. But did it ever make its way past the goal line? It's so close there to the first goal in the career of Donovan Powell. Matt Sales stops it with the blocker. And it took an interesting trajectory after that. Bormanis sends it long. Kolatarsi got through him. Brendan Bauer with fresh legs. He was out of the game last night and sets up a beauty of a shot. Zach Ross draws the arrow back and shoots one into the shell of the Lobsters. It's the Sentinels who draw first blood. After a hopeful shot from the middle ice. Not a lot of mustard on that pass from Shinkarik. And a slapper there and a twig that gets snapped in half. I believe it was Zinchenko there. And we're still playing. Now he has to go get his twig. Nice little move from Cunningham for him. Backhand saved by Sales. Corey Cunningham showing his worth once again. And now there's a fight in behind as John Calgin has Cunningham wrapped up. Ended as more of a wrestling match between Calgin and Cunningham. Ford able to keep it in. Neiley through the right circle. Still Neiley here. Ford shoots! Ford scores! May the Ford be with you! It might only be his 11th goal as a Lobster, but it's his 200th in league history. Put it in the record books. Only the 6th player in FPHL history to score 200 goals. He's got the monkey off his back now. And our special congratulations to Gus Ford for scoring his 200th goal in the FPHL. Important for more reasons than one, or more reasons than 200. Athens has now tied this game up, and it came on the 4-on-4. Shinkarik fakes the one-timer. Tiptoes into the left circle. Puck loose out in front. Virgili thought he settled it, but couldn't cast a spell on it. And now Zinchenko, the Ukrainian, with a roll of the dice on the shorthand, goes bar down. The goal light comes on, but Zinchenko seems convinced himself that it did not go in. Would have been just shorthanded goal number 5 on the year for the Sentinels. Looks like Shinkarik saw a little something on Paralat's chin there, was able to get it off for him. On the opening draw of the middle frame. Trickles in towards the near side. Michael Greco looking for the second period hit to really set the tone against his former teammate Bohdan Zinchenko. Top street for Bormanis, Kyle Powell. I think the lacrosse move was tried there by Cunningham. Here's Cunningham again. Loses an edge, and there's the shot. There's the goal. J-Lo getting down low. got to the slot, reaches out with the stick, trying to win that puck back. Lowell might be a little bit of a lucky man there. That maybe could have been a trip. Leafers to Ford, onto the backhand, bar down. May the Ford be with you again. It's 201. He's the man they're talking about with good reason. But look at the pass there from Leafers. Leafers maybe on the hunt for a goal in his own right, unselfishly makes the extra pass, and then Ford, with that small amount of space that he's granted, able to take it on to the backhand. It's a great shot, and once again, everything is all even. Don't get us wrong, this is a Sentinels team that looks a little different tonight, playing with some extra oomph. Virgili, what a move onto the forehand. One of the best shootout shooters for Athens, almost treating it like a shootout there. Shinkarik gets to his own block shot, takes it in around, sends it to the net front. All it needed was a touch, and it was a touch that was never received. And now, Michael Greco, the furthest back, what a poke check, and then puts Bormanis on his hind end. Things are starting to pick up here. Virgili around Leafers. Spins from the corner, Leafers down to a knee, takes it wide. And now there's chaos in the corner. Romeo Terrain has got, I believe, Michael Greco in a bear hug, and now there's multiple involved. Leafers takes down a man. Leafers has got a man in a guillotine. And Michael Greco brings the tank to its feet. Here he is again, tenacious on the play as ever, as Captain Fantastic. Centering pass doesn't go to plan. Michael Greco back out on the ice at an inopportune time, and the Sentinels find the top shelf. Bormanis was fresh back on the ice as well, and he might have just got the last laugh on Greco. Joe Mack tying up Lease. Mack to Croucher, makes the extra pass. What a save by Werber. That is tremendous from the man who makes his return with Indiana tonight. Ford is a goal away from the hat trick, but there's the blast. Wide from Paralat. Paralat again. Passes out wide to the left flank. Pass from Neiley. Didn't even look at the crease and almost leaks through Werber. So close to a hat trick, but it springs a 2-on-1. Donovan Powell makes a pass, and Johnson choosing to wipe out his man. Tomacek, like a bowling ball, gets the strike in the crease of Sales. Reached out for by Athens, one timed by Tortorella. Has the puck back on his tape. To his right is Zinchenko. Stutter step from the Ukrainian, and the shot finds a way in. First pro goal for Donovan Powell, and it becomes even more difficult for Athens. Leafers wins it, but it's snuffed out by Zinchenko. 2-on-1, Zinchenko, and the save by Sales. That might just keep Athens in the game. Coming in his second pro game. Lowell rocks his man after the dump in. That's a different kind of the welcome to the FPHL moment for Powell. Athens able to beat the icing somehow. Here's Lowell again. Just gets wrestled to the ice, and Lowell has stayed down. Lowell just kind of coming to, and he's going back to the bench. No call on the play again. That's a very dangerous play. As you could kind of see almost that whiplash effect. Athens has emptied the net here. Matt Sales has been taken away from the crease. The extra attacker has not often been a friend for Athens this season. Mack wins it off the wall. Shinkarik with a one-timer. There's the goal. Neiley gets one back. And as we said, there's still much more to do. But they empty the net and they get the goal through Neiley, who planted himself knowing that potentially the shot from Shinkarik was coming at some point. Shinkarik's slap shot has been the big equalizer this year. It's not an equalizer in this game, but Neiley is able to force open the light at the end of the tunnel just a little bit. Mack wins it. Ford off the glass, brought down by Neiley to the front, and there it goes wide. Mack wins it. Shinkarik gets blocked. Ford through traffic, and it goes wide. Athens is going to get defeated by the Sentinels for the first time, and then Johnson makes a run at Cunningham right afterwards. Frustrations boiling over after the Lobsters were put in the pot by Indiana. Croucher there throwing punches, gets taken down from behind. The Lobsters lose their cool and lose their head a little bit after a frustrating night all around. It may not mean much in the grand scheme of things, and now Virgili and Hippolyte Smith. Oh, this is really getting bad. This is really, really getting bad. Everett Thompson just brandishing a stick there against Kyle Powell. I know it's Star Wars night, but there was a dark side to this game here at the end. The Lobsters will salute their faithful, who were ever so faithful tonight. Athens will have to clear their heads, and hopefully there is not any action taken against the roster for the extracurriculars in this game, as the Rock Lobsters now head into a crucial set of games this next weekend in Monroe.